Hey, welcome to Stone Bear. How you doing tonight? Sounds like you're doing good. Yeah, my bad about that last night. How you doing tonight, Blair? Hope you're having a good night. I looked at that file after, it was not good. Need him to go to flying type. Bug type, that works. Yeah, GG. Doing alright, thank you for asking. Applied to a few jobs, nice. Further away, I know that feeling. That's what I had done before I landed this current job I'm at. I wasn't content with it and didn't help, truthfully. It barely got me by, but it's gonna work out, I believe. How about CapCut? Have you looked into CapCut and any of that? Um, if if you didn't, that's fine. Um, soon there's gonna be a laptop at work for like some work things, and because he is also interested in doing like a channel for the store, I'm gonna try to get a laptop that can handle video editing and while I'm doing stuff for his store, I'm also gonna try to sneak in doing stuff for my for my stuff. Well, you have an iPhone, right? My neighbors to the wall, literally to my left, are throwing a party tonight. Like a minute before I started the stream, like a group of people were knocking on their door super loud. They were carrying alcohol. They were cheering. And I hear them a little bit. They're not too rowdy, but we'll see. Well, my question to you first was, you have an iPhone, correct? Keep this next to the egg because of flame body. So I don't know if flame body is required for the. I know in later generations, because I have done the flame body tactic, it has to be your first Pokemon in the team, not the second or anything after. It has to be the first one for some of them. Um, I don't know if it's different for the older generations. You have an Android. Okay, well that makes it harder. It's iPhone has programs specifically for it, and because Apple Mac Pros, right? They're designed to be like really good computers for like music editing and video editing and things like that, and so Apple also has those programs available on the phone. They're not as efficient, but it is very it is Apple is a very user-friendly product, so it is very simple to do on an iPhone. It obviously won't have all of the intricate stuff that is available on computer, but I do know for a fact that it is possible. I unfortunately have Android. Nice and go. Come here, buddy. There may be programs on Android. I have not looked into it. Ooh. Honestly, I kind of think we just stick with Quillfish. It's not great, but it's defensive, it's balanced. Screw it, I'm just gonna sketch that. Good flame body. I mean, I don't expect to run this, so just having a move that I can click is worth it. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, GG. Hey, chatter. Nice. You know, this thing low-key wanted to be a runner. Sketch, Aurora Beam, Chatter. Sadly, it's just not strong enough or fast enough. And like, Sketch wasn't gonna save that either. But I think the Sketch was very helpful. Just to beat that first trainer. Very cool mon though. Very cool. I guess if it did get nasty plot, I would actually consider it. Typing's not bad. It's a baby tentacruel, right? Like that's really all it is. It's baby tentacruel. Flame body is pretty good for a special attacker. We don't have to worry about trace. Guess we do have to worry about status boosting abilities like quick feet and guts. And Marvel scale I don't have to worry about. Max, ooh. And we have a Dusk Stone. So if we find like Murkrow could be a good evolution. Nice, Zuko. Hey, buddy. Oh, something I didn't share with you guys is, you know, I got the outdoor cats, right? I talk about them from time to time, and there's a mom cat. There's the oldest son, who I've named Walter, in memory of Laser Dog's dog, and then the second litter, there's a boy and a girl. The boy, yesterday when I got home from work, I saw him. Both of them on the second litter, they're not like typically out as often as some of the others. So it was nice to see him. But his right eye was like had a lot of liquid around it, like just clear liquid, and he was squinting a lot with it. I assume cat fight happened with another cat, and he got hit in the eye. It didn't look infected. It didn't look like he wasn't able to see out of it. Just looked like it was hurting. Ah, slow Lucario? That's tough, man. That's tough. So yeah, I felt bad for him, so I put out some food for him yesterday. And then I saw him again tonight, and then the older one, Walter, he was there, and it was like Walter was trying to take all the food from him. Yeah, it was probably Walter. Headbutt for the trees is very interesting. Lucario could be a pivot solely for pivot. I don't like that it's below 19 speed at level 9. Maybe we're just gonna see, like, the ability stall. Which, if it's fast with stall, I mean, hey, the purpose is to pivot, so... I mean, if it's 18 speed and it's a physical attacker, Dragon Dance could save it, but it only has one move. Oh my. What a moveset. If he has Earth powers, GG. Honestly, that's literally the only pivot. There's one more in that area to see, which could also end up being something. If it isn't, I think we do the headbutt option. Ooh. We can do... Okay, so last one was actually level 9. Which is a 5% spawn. Sadly, he just got a new move at level 6. So we probably lost a good move on him. Our luck. I guess he does have Shedinja answer with Fling. He doesn't have a Steel type answer. I wanted to find number 4 before the level 9. Another one. Muck could also be a pivot. He seems to have good attack. And he has good speed. What do you guys think? Any thoughts on the chat? Do we go for Lucario for headbutt? Pivot in the trees? Or do we go for Muck, who has speed and Shedinja answer? Lucario. No worries, Blair. YouTube is up to its shenanigans, and Poketic is the last one, so nothing for Duskstone yet. If we do Lucario, we get more options. I mean, the Muck is tempting, I won't lie, the Muck is tempting, but... If only it was attack order, not heal order. Then I'd probably be swayed a little bit more. Bone Club is inaccurate. Astonished is very weak. My luck, it'll end up being pure power. And that would be the explanation for its damage output. We do want the level 9 though, because if we are scouting the trees, we would like to have as much speed as possible. Here's a question for chat. Has anyone watched the Marvel TV series that had just come out recently called Wonder Man? They released the entire season 1. I just have the last episode to watch. I was watching it before I started tonight's stream. It's quite good. It didn't have it. I didn't see IMDb's rating or Rotten Tomatoes, but I'd seen a rating of 7.6, which isn't great. It's not horrible. I didn't think it was too bad though. I enjoy the plot and the character arcs. There was one moment that threw me off guard, like completely, just out of the blue. I could share it, but I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. Because it would require a little bit of subtext to like help explain the scene. I see all of those level 9s in a row, and now I'm not going to see any. Because if it is a very slow Pokemon, those 3 levels, even if it only gives it +1 speed, it's worth it. will say, Flame Body is saving us against that muck. If we weren't getting that burn, we probably would have already died by now. Oh my lord, my neighbors. Yeah, we're still going for Lucario. I'm just trying to find the level 9 is the issue. It's 5% spawn, and we kind of expended our luck seeing 4 of them in the first 10 spawns. The extra 3 levels gives us more health, more bulk, more speed. It's 100% worth it. Yeah, I don't know if the mic is picking it up. At least I finally got my computer to be quiet for tonight. So I know the mic isn't picking up my computer and the fans. Yes, let's go. You +2 speed. No, +1. Okay, let's do the math. If he's +1, 12, 6, 18. So he's 12 speed or slower. Split offense. Plus defense helps us scouting, and then we have enough HP to not die to a Dragon Rage. Arcanine, okay, okay. Level 15 Metapod. Oh my gosh, he blocked me. Ow. I'm not pivoting to the Metapod, of course. I did what was required to escape the fight. be this is gonna be gruesome, so and grueling. That's the word I was really looking for. This is gonna be grueling. So we find a Pokemon, I think we just make the catch as soon as we can. Something that has viability. I don't need to know all options and choose the best. I just gotta hope the first one is the best. A Meta God. Ooh. It's risky. It's risky. I know I said I'd catch the first one I'd see, but I wouldn't say that's just like a full send type of Pokemon. That's a 50-50 type Pokemon. You either get something good or you don't. I do like that the Chansey was level 8. That was pretty cool. Mortar. Yo, Christian in the house. How you doing tonight? I think we do the Magmortar. If you can get a higher level than 4. I think it goes up to 6. Chansey seemed cool, I won't lie, but evolution won't go in our favor, I just know it. Keen on a mortar run? Hell yeah. We scouted the grass everywhere. This was the only thing we could find. We already knew it was not good. We just knew it could give us more options. We knew it was under 12 speed. It was either 12 speed or below. That was already known before catching it. Mortar, where'd you go? If it ends up not being good, we're kind of screwed. We don't really have anything else to go to. You did, Christian. Shame on you. Scary. Ooh, scary. But my issue is if it's 10 speed or below at level 4, that means it's 12 speed or below at level 5. It's a tough call. Carnivore. Ooh. That's a moveset right there. Hello. Thoughts? Gardevoir, Magmortar, Chansey are the current options. Technically 2 more areas to look at. 3. 3 areas that I haven't looked at. I'm worried that Magmortar is not good, yeah. It might be bulky and split offense and slow. If it has 12 speed, it should have enough stats across the board, unless it's just min-max and this ugly awkwardness. I did not mean to go in the grass. Please don't punish me. Please don't punish me. Please. Come on, dude. I did not mean to go in the grass. That was a mistake. Ooh, I nearly threw. So you guys think Gardevoir is probably our option? I can look at the last 3 areas. We don't know the special attack on Gardevoir. I bet you are down for her, Christian. Ooh, another psychic type. It has stab. I think it has offense. That Fire Punch should have done more if it was physical. I mean, it does have Shedinja Answer, which Gardevoir also has. It technically has 7 more BST than Gardevoir, though I was moving first, correct, and it was level 5, so that, man, every pivot is below average speed. This is horrible. We meet again. there's technically one place left to look. I should have done it when I was up there, but I didn't. At the moment, I am leaning towards Gardevoir. If I knew one of them was holding a water stone, that would be cool. Is it even worth risking the chance of dying in that tree when we know there's something else that would likely be what we go for? Because it would have to be something pretty good for us to not go for the Gardevoir. It's gonna be a Kingdra. The tracker will not tell us what that route has. I'm feeling playing safe. Just go for Gardevoir. If it ends up being bad, we'll die and we'll reset. It's not the end of the world. I'd rather go for a good moveset on a good Pokemon and end up having it be bad than force the encounter in that last tree just to die to Jumpla. We would like to find a level 5 Gardevoir. We didn't really get a good damage calc on the first one as it was level 3. That being said, I have not memorized the levels for Pokemon in the trees. It does seem like these levels are lower than up. Okay, never mind. I'll ignore what I was saying because I was gonna say I don't think there is a level 5 here, but there is. Great miss. I mean, I'm risking it no matter what. It's just not as much damage as I was hoping. I don't like the nature, but it is a special attacker. I almost ran to go and catch a different one. I was worried about nature. It's a bit slow. Tailwind on Burden kind of covers speed. I don't like having to rely on Tailwind or Unburden. Both are a little bit clunky. We'll see. I mean, its balanced defenses. Literally, it just needed a plus speed, and I think it could have been decent. We would have had to scout for that, though. As plus speed would have been faster than our Lucario. I was trying to predict the Sucker Punch. Calm Mind, Charge Beam. That's it though. Judgment on Move Relearner. And Sludge. Bolt Absorbed Lapras. Wow. Maybe not the best offense. Stab Brine. Judgment. Hidden Power. So this one was in the rare tree. I had ended up scouting the common tree. I don't know where the rare tree is, unfortunately. Very slow. Good special attack, which I did assume. Dragon Dance could've. No, I think he's just too slow. Hyper Voice, Flame Wheel, Thunderbolt. Maybe I should have done that. I mean, low HP, low special defense, but would have been fast, really strong, had Sketch, Aeroblast, Thunderbolt, Stab, Hyper Voice. A whale. Run it back. Damn, that's 2 Entei before I find another Zapdos. Very strong. Holy. 28 attack, 21 special attack. Huh. I don't know if Speed Boost is the ability I would have wanted on this. It's already fast. I do like the 21 special attack. It's average physical with 4 physical moves, but it does have Stab. And technically Rock Wrecker is a no contact. I mean, it's it's a Mon. Give me Water Spout with Speed Boost, that'd be pretty cool. It's just Glass Cannon offense, prioritizing special attack over physical, but physical is still viable. Magmarizer, okay. I don't know if I feel like Speed Boost, like, makes it even better or not. Makes Gyro Ball scarier, which is uncommon to say. Gyro Ball is neutral. Give me Ice Beam, and I might run it. I might full send it. Like, with Ice Beam, I think we have full coverage. No. Technically, the only Pokemon we need coverage for is Empoleon. Give me Earth Power or Sphere. Uh-oh. You bastard. What the hell? Oh my gosh. It wasn't Ice Beam, but I almost got both. I almost got both that I asked for. No Octazooka, sad. He had a plus speed nature, that's how he outsped us. Because our plus speed nature should have made us faster. Damn. Just RNG'd. Hit with that RNG. Damn, and we had 17 speed and I still couldn't get to the rival. That's insane. Okay, we get to pivot, nice. I could even, in theory, scout using minimize. Try to play with the RNG. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I was thinking about other things. I was not thinking about Kaizo for a second. I forgot to scout. Big dumb rookie mistake right there. Oh my gosh. I guess Honchkrow. Oops. That is slow. It's number 3. We're going 2. Yeah, okay, okay. Good speed. Alright. I can make that work. think he's fast and tanky with no offense, but I just need something that can beat the rival. Oh, that's comical. I have another Pokeball to pivot, but I no longer can pivot. Not until after I beat the rival. I do like the neutral nature though. It's tempting to evolve fast. Physical attacker. Special attacks, but has fake tears. Fake tears lowers their special defense by 2. So I can play around with like fake tears overheat. Nice. Ooh, Heat Wave. Christian, it's just funny to see the last 3 messages. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. It's just... it's laughing and then it's like choking on the laugh without the A. And then it's laughing again. It's tempting. I mean, we'll see what pivot options I missed out on. Tricky, welcome to the chat. How you doing tonight? If you have any questions about our challenge, feel free to ask. I'm happy to answer any questions. There's a good chance it's the only Pokemon in this first area. So I might have just made the strategic play by catching it. Just depends on what this last one is. If we do find something like an Uber like Kingdra, we have a Nest Ball, which is a guaranteed catch. I low-key want this last one to not be good, so that I can bring this to the next area, get the items, and potentially get the dubious disc. And then at that point, we just pray for special attacks, Snorlax, or Blissey. Do you think my reverse psychology is gonna work on the game? if I wish for it to not be a good Pokemon, do you think it's going to be a good Pokemon? The Dawn. Don't really have the defense to scout if he is a physical attacker. He could absolutely smoke me with a move. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Do we catch Donphin? Or do we stick with Porygon 2? Stick with Porygon? What do you think, Tricky? Can you show Porygon 2 stats? Yeah. So it's technically not a special attacker. It's like it's gonna be 18 special attack at level 8, but it can get by for a trainer, and it gets a new move at 12. So the first trainer will bring it up to 8. We'll bring it up to like 9, 10. Probably 10 on the first trainer, so then the second trainer will get us the new move. Yeah, I kind of think we stick with this, personally. I like the neutral nature for evolution. I don't like its evolution chart, but sometimes you just gotta accept the dice that are rolled. Okay, we didn't get to 10. That's okay. No worries. Lapras can be an option. If we find a Dusk Stone, Mischievous could definitely be an option, because it removes the Stone evolution of Mismagius while keeping Dusknoir, Gengar, Spiritomb. Hey Firsch, how you doing tonight? What are the odds of finding the dubious disc? I don't think there's a specific calculation of an odds percentile. I consider it 50-50 times X amount of items that we have ahead of us. So ahead of us right now after that one is 3 items left. Max of 6 if one of those 3 items is an escape rope. Alright, last chance. Last item magic. The goat milk, okay. I mean, it's not the evolution item, but it is nice. I'm gonna heal before I scout. I have good speed, but still. Like I said, Lapras can be a pivot. We gather intel before we decide. Christian, is that milk or is that lemonade? Is this challenge possible to beat? Oh yeah. That's milk. For the goat milk. I should make an emoji where it's go-go and it says got milk. I mean, Nidoking, I guess, if we choose to go for Lapras and it is not good, Nidoking could be a good backup. Electric immunity, poison immunity. Oh my gosh. Yo. Low-key want to calc that, because I can't tell if that's good or bad. 150 stat, level 5, 22 damage on average defense. $16 to $19. Yeah, that's above average. It's not hyper offensive, but that's actually a small, for the calculation, normally it gives me like a number of 8 difference, which is significant. That being a difference of 3 is pretty good. Yeah, we cannot tell the speed. That's why I'm worried about, like, if it ends up being bad, right? And that's number 4. That's what I was waiting on, to see what the last one was. Very tempting. I leave it up to you guys. Lapras or Porygon 2. Lapras has better offense. Porygon 2 could potentially be good with an evolution. Hail, that's funny. That's funny. Yo, if it has Blizzard, that'd be crazy. Okay, that's what I was waiting on. 40, 22. Okay, still did 22. So I want to say it's still whatever. Like, I don't think it's an. If it was negative, it's still negative. If it wasn't negative, it's not negative, right? Like, it did the same damage. I like it. I just pray it's good. The Pokeball I used was 100% catch rate, yes. I don't know how I feel. It's workable, yeah. It's not perfect. It's a bit slow. It's useless ability. It's one attack. It hashed it into answer. It's decent bulk. I wouldn't say it's uber. I would have felt a lot better if the attack and speed were switched. Like, I didn't need average. I just needed more than below average. Like, a hair below average is would have been a lot better. Nidoking or Lapras, up to you guys. It would be tough to get the level 9 Nidoking. It learns 3 moves, which is more than most. Not 4 like Honchkrow, but it does learn 3 moves on level up. Hey, Master Bro, how you doing tonight? Long time no see. Good morning, good morning. How you doing this morning, I should say? What do you think? Do we go with slow, bulky, strong, special attacker Lapras with 1 move? Or do we go with unknown Nidoking, who only learns 3 level up moves? Been busy, nice, that's always good. Alright, Lapras it is. Tech Tower? Nah, we would lose the tower if we went there with Lapras and didn't pivot. I want to say that's Water Absorb. You do not pivot like that if you're not Water Absorb. Either Water Absorb or what's it called? Dry Skin. Very nice. Flatter. We are special defensive, so we could take that. I kind of like that over Wrap. Because the damage that they would do to themselves is better than the damage that Wrap would do. Okay, one more. He's back. Continue with Slug. Who's Slug? This is a sea turtle. Wait for a special attack at 10. That'll make or break this Pokemon. I mean, maybe 14, but 14 is going to be at least a second trainer. Oh, that hurts. Crazy, you know I told you most of it. It'll survive in the same room as the fire? Wow. Plus it's life trying to go back further than jeez, that's scary. We did have a good run with Weezing last night. I threw, unfortunately. That was a bad throw on my part. I don't want to think about it. I mean, hindsight is always going to be 20/20, but regardless, I still misplayed that. Alright, good luck. Do you think Nidoking had more moves than this? Good roll. Instantly snapped out of confusion. So I want to say that's inner focus. I gotta kill it. That's not good. They're not good. We're gonna be treading water in a second. GG. GG. Oof. And it was crit. High risk, high reward, I guess. Yeah, GG. And another crit. Flash Fire would have been 1,000 times better. Vacuum Wave would have helped. Charge Beam, oh my gosh. Mud Bomb. We didn't lose Mud Bomb. No Tri Attack. Sheer Cold, Ice Beam, Intimidate, Discharge. Ice Beam, Discharge. It had Bolt Beam. It had Bolt Beam. And Tri Attack. Intimidate for the low defense. Needed those late games moves earlier, yeah. This was slow, so I'm glad I didn't go for that. Oh my, we were getting Judgment at 12. I should have stuck with this. Into Compound Eyes, dude. Heat Wave, Compound Eyes, Special Attacker. Dude, I should have stuck with this. Sad. Ooh, ooh, okay, okay. I see you. Extrasensory with a modest nature. If we can evolve this. We even get to scout abilities with roleplay. No, don't do that. Wrong evolution item, but I would still be interested in finding a Dusclops. Yeah, extra sensory was definitely the better play. Nice. This thing has so much attack. 24 attack at level 7 as a 345 BST Pokemon. And that's with that's with 10% taken away. This thing has built-in pure power. Daniel, I just noticed your I commented on your comment, but I did not read your name. Daniel, welcome to the chat. You shall be our rival. Thank you for joining our channel. I lean back in my chair too far sometimes and I don't see everything. There was an Espeon. Espeon could be a pivot. Dish. This is a physical attacker. Damp helps not only on the explosion, but also on aftermath. It's not a great ability, it's kind of niche. It has a little bit of value because those two situations are not kind to a runner. Outside of that, Rain Dish, healing in the rain, it's leftovers in the rain. It's okay as well. I mean, neither ability is like hyping it to be something special. We'll see. Hmm. Anticipation. No cloak, okay. Interesting. Because that would give him both immunity to sand and hail. Whoops, I totally spelled that. It's no. Just one more in this thing. Cool. Good physical attack. He gets Earthquake. There is another option. We could, in theory, bring this to the first trainer, go for the items for evolution, as well as more scouting with roleplay. I'm not really content with the Espeon. I'm predicting it's slow. It hasn't got us as a level 5 yet. What do you guys think? Clamperl or Flygon? You don't think we'll find the deep sea tooth or deep sea scale? All that just for it to be a Sudowoodo. Rough skin as well. Good to know. We have gotten good information out of Clamperl. Campers look weird as heck. Clamperl, you mean? I assume autocorrect, so yeah, Clamperl does look a little weird from the back. Its defining feature is not shown. Oh shoot. Am I crazy for thinking about bringing Clamperl to the next area? Because I know the Flygon has decent speed. I don't know. I think the item's gonna be there just to mock Christian. It's good nature. Decent speed. It's low health. And obviously plus special defense might have been a little bit more value, or plus attack might have been a little bit more value, but I mean, making it tanky is nothing to complain about. I like the fact that it's not having an issue with like offense, right? It's a physical attacker with physical moves. The rare combo. I specifically went for the Snow Cloak over what was the other one? Anticipation. Just it gives us 3 options for us to shiver if they have one of 3 options as a move. One hit KO moves, super effective moves, and explosion or self-destruct. And it doesn't tell you which one they have. Oh my god, and then he crit! Dude, you suck. What an idiot. Sketch, Spark, Steel Wing. Espeon was slow as predicted. Special attacker, Flame Body. And then Serene Grace with Move Relearner Earth Power. Oh my gosh, dude. And it would have had extra sensory. Should have went with my gut and stayed with Clamperl. Because Clamperl would have been able to 1v1 that Magby.
Yeah, good nature. It needed the speed. I mean, very likely at level 8, the speed will be 19 and not 20. Um, 10% boost tends to make it shy of average rather than equal.
Oh, as we don't like the ability, I wouldn't mind making that pivot right there. Okay, and it has speed, it has special attack. Holy special attack. No, that's average. Actually, now that I think about it, because the way to calculate it is if it's super effective, divided by 2, because that takes out the super effective, and it's 40 base power, so 40 base power. No, honestly, yeah, that's good special attack. Because that would be 40 base power doing 4 damage on above average special defense. So yeah, I'd say that's a fast special attacker. I like that. All we need to do is see other moves besides Giga Drain, and then I can say it's a runner. Delayed. Okay.
Mach Punch, not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's just a case of if we want Empoleon or Galeta instead. Hey, Kuzi, how you doing tonight? What happened to the Weezing? Weezing went to the Lighthouse. The second trainer had an Arceus. I misplayed against the Arceus, which then factored heavily into the third fight. Rather than having security with Water Spout turn 1, I had to go for Meteor Mash, and it caused that 5 trainer fight to have first Pokemon click Leech Seed Protect with the Beedrill, and without Water Spout, I just couldn't beat the Beedrill. I needed to just play against the Arceus better, and then that fight would have been 10 times better, and it would have been able to clear the tower without a problem. So that was a misplay on my part. Yeah, it happened. It's unfortunate. It was a 50-50, right? It was like deciding what move was better to use against Arceus. I went for the Meteor Mash. I missed. I should have just went for Attack Order on turn 1, right? And I would have been able to dig turn 2, and I would have taken no damage. Level 6. Bro don't got no moves. Screw it. Risk it for the biscuit. Does. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Please, be my friend. I was a little worried that I had a minus special attack. So, I'll just find a second one. I mean, he has one attack, right? It's not great. I'm not gonna hype it up to be better than it is. And in reality, I should catch the level 3, not the level 6. Because if I can get a better move at level, to be deleted at level 4, the Mega Drain, and save a level 1 move that is actually good. There it is again, that's funny. Then level 6 was like, you said you don't want me? Are you crazy? Pokeballs, you're right. I was exiting the Pokemon Center and I was like, why do I not want to go to the grass right now? This doesn't make sense. So I went to the grass and, and then I looked at chat and he said Pokeballs. Yeah. That's why. My brain didn't put the 2 and 2 together. In my mind, I thought go left, and I was like, why? Why am I not going back for it? I was like, I don't know, so let's go back for it. Alright, buddy. I believe in you. I wonder if he learned Safeguard at 4. I want to see Modest. Modest nature. Actually, not bad. And we keep... Oh my gosh, we got Ancient Power and Will-O-Wisp. Cool. It's a special attacker. It's a glass cannon. But good speed. Average special attack. Up to you guys. We can scout the Glade, or we can full send. Yeah, I mean, we could just make a full catch on Glade if we did want to make the pivot. I don't mind this. I think giving it a couple good moves could really go far. I think the nature works for it. Obviously, minus attack would have been better, but Glade also might be slow. Right, GG. I always get the Omni boost on the last turn where it doesn't matter. All the time. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be average offense, right? It's not really like hyper offensive, and it's gonna technically be split with the physical just being a hair below average. I never even went anywhere else to scout, so I think we just full send and hope for the best. We've been running more glass cannons as of late, and this typing works as the glass cannon. Yeah, right? One Flareon just clears way for all of these glass cannons to get a shot. If you pass judgment on one, you have to pass judgment on all, and since we stopped passing judgment, gotta start giving more chances to these and hope for the best. Just no pure power Machamp with Mach Punch. I would have liked Serene Grace on this over on Burden. Get the 60% burn, 20% Omni boost. That would have been very fun. It's not even worth looking for a second Empoleon because I don't need the plus speed, right? Like, technically the nature could have been better with like a plus special attack instead. But it's not even worth looking for another Empoleon because we won't find a level 3. And we would have to keep Mega Drain and probably lose Ancient Power, which I don't think is the right play. We need that for water coverage. It does open up our move pool with split offense. I mean, like I said, attack is a little below average. Special attack is just barely average. We'll try.
It's a lot of points going into speed, that's the issue. Light screen. No. I'd rather have Will-O-Wisp just for, like, damage coverage. I wish the ability competitive was in this. When a stat gets dropped, you get a +2 special attack. There's also a version for physical attack called Defiant. I'll take it. It's better than Safeguard, I guess. I mean, yeah, I would appreciate not getting status, but the risk of setting that up. The other option is to get rid of Will-O-Wisp, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Which one has less value? Will-O-Wisp or Safeguard? Like, technically we can burn with Lava Plume, but it's not guaranteed. You gotta move at 15 and 16. Yes, we have high HP. Which is okay. I don't mind. I do think it's the only way to run a glass cannon. You need to compensate for the low defenses. HP, special attack, IT attack, no D. I think there's a couple more typos in there. What's the 2 comma spots after high HP? I want to say it's special, if attack. I don't know. Or split attack. Okay, a high HP split attack. I got it. Alright, good luck. Imagine doing Unburden with a Salac Berry, that we'd be so fast. Oh. Come on, buddy, I need a burn. Or crit. Hell yeah. Nasty plot. Let's go. Huge. Okay, now we just need moves with PP. I mean, Ancient Power is decent, but I kind of prefer something with a little bit more oomph. It's not as valuable of a setup. Super Potion, okay, we finally got a heal. It's risky to set up, but one setup really goes a long way. Oh boy. Yeah, oh boy. Do we die? No, barely hang on. New move. Frustration? No. I'm so glad I didn't go for the heal. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't go for the heal. Let's go. Okay, now the question is, do we go for the last trainer? Because if we do, it helps us. We caught a level 3, right? So we're under level compared to what we normally would be. I kind of think we do it. Ironically, him clicking Parasong and me not healing saved us. I don't have PP. No. Okay, we heal. Nice. Hot gay. Great throw, buddy. It was not the trainer. Oh my god, I was reading chat about the Parasong when it started the encounter. Oh my god. I was reading chat and I Fuck. That's on me. I'm such an idiot. I was just looking away and I didn't see the encounter start, so I thought I got into the fight and I just went for the... Damn it. No, I hate that I did it, not for the item, but because it really influences the run. Like, this was supposed to be an underlevel runner. And now it's not. I just never realized at all. I thought in my mind, I didn't even look at the level. I just saw typing and no ancient power, and I was like, oh right, how do I like handle this fight? And I didn't even think about like it not being the trainer. Like I didn't look at the level. I know the level of that Pokemon in that fight is meant to be 11, so it's not something I consciously look at, right? It's not like each trainer I'm like, oh, what level am I going to be versing? I know them. I have each and every single trainer memorized. And so, like, I just didn't look at it. Fuck. I'm sorry. That's on me. I need to be more conscious. You guys aren't to blame. I'm to blame. I'm the one performing the action and being negligent to my hence actions. Nasty Plot makes our resisted moves neutral, which is nice. Easy. Such an idiot, dude. I'm not gonna stop beating myself up for the rest of the night. Like, I just... Draco Meteor? Interesting. Because that would give us Fire Dragon, and the -2 can be negligible with Nasty Plot. Interesting. Thoughts on a name? In RuneScape, there is a penguin named Noodle, and another one named Ping and Pong, another one named Larry, and then the group that they work for is the KGP, which is the Killer Gen 2 Penguins. Oh, and then there's Alfredo Fido. Noodle, Alfredo, Ping, Pong, Larry. Out of those names, what do you think? The issue I have with Draco Meteor is that it misses. For only 5 PP, like, yeah, Gunk Shot also misses. But I don't know if it's worth getting rid of Gunk Shot for it. I kind of like it more as like an emergency move or a backup. Red Candy, nice. With Ancient Power and Nasty Plot opportunity for setup, I can see a Draco set working. It's not perfect, but it would give us solid offense. Dude, I should have used. I had a Super Repel as well. I don't know why I didn't even use the Super Repel in the tower. I'm so pissed at myself. At least it was a level 5 and not a level 9. So, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't a lot of XP, it just... It changes the early game. I didn't see the amount. It was technically a fully evolved Pokemon, so it definitely gave me more than nothing. Be different if it was a Weedle. Oh boy, it's a real Fion. Hey, thank you for that. That's nice of you. Good throw, buddy. Good throw. $110 XP. It's not nothing for the early game. It's nothing for the long game. 87, is that on the list? Hold up, hold up. 87. That sounds like one on the list. 89. No, it's not. What about Kanto? 80, 84. No, 92, 48. Ah, sad. Yeah, 110 for that spot, it matters because that's about a third. Two fifths. Three sevenths? Yeah, 3/7 is larger than 1/3. Well, we're probably not getting anything bigger than a super potion for a while anyway, so I guess super potion had more value than 110. Or 10 XP. Oh, nope. I thought we were about to get our move. Should be at 28 after that. Yep, 28 and 33. We'll survive. It's just on my conscience. I always feel bad about the runners that I mess up on. They just don't feel like the purest. Can't really see value out of that. Like, Gunk Shot Miss isn't nice, but it's coverage. And it's PP. And it's high base power. We have already learned half of our moveset and it has not been good. Oh my gosh. I needed the burn, no! Damn it, GG. Oh my god, I needed the burn and I couldn't go for Nasty Plot because he had Focus Punch. And I tried to get the Ancient Power boost. Maybe I should have went for Nasty Plot on one of the other Pokemon. I just didn't want to risk it. I should have went for Nasty Plot, damn it. Yeah, it's GG. Oh my god, dude, I had the wrong one. Wrong one. Dude, if I had the Volt Absorb, he hit me with an electric attack at the end and I would have gotten 25% of my health back and I would have won. Oh my gosh. No other special attacks. Oh, but we were getting Eruption. Also a pivot. Holy. Move Relayer Weather Ball, but it started with Earth Power Judgment. Growth, Water Gun. No Eruption, sad. Called it on the speed. I don't want to risk the setup on the 4-turn, 4-mon trainer, but I should have. Oh, it was heat proof. That explains it. So Ancient Power was actually stronger. Yeah, because the Lava Plume was actually only 40 base power, not 80. Psycho Cut. That's about it. Balanced, but not the best moveset. Just average. I feel like lately I've just been underperforming and not playing my best, and I apologize. Yo, William Clift, how you been? Welcome back. I appreciate that, Christian. Looking at a definite snow day, very nice. I'm gonna get a little bit of snow actually. I'm hoping I don't get a snow day. I would like to work. Because if I don't, this would actually be a pretty low productive week for me. Mold Breaker allows us to use our offensive set of getting a poison, lowering stats, having a high crit rate. Speed Boost Lantern low-key could be a runner. Because Speed Boost is like your one of the rare abilities that actually take a BST and improves it. The other version would be Download, and then obviously Pure Power, Huge Power, but we're not allowed to use that. So like, it only has 2 weaknesses, Grass and Ground. The cheese and bad luck has definitely been unfortunate and not on our side. However, a lot of the cheese in bad luck has been avoidable. It's decision making that I know, but in the moment I didn't apply to the situation. Like, I know lately that level 23 has been cracked, right? Remember how recently we lost there because they had a Regigigas as level 23? I know I should have set up. I should have, 100% I should have set up. And I don't know. For some reason I was just worried as a glass cannon. I was worried about other bad luck occurring if I did set up. I wasn't doubting. That's the thing. I thought I was making the right choice. I thought I was making the safer choice, but I should have played the aggressive choice, being that we were glass cannon. The Pert, okay. Torterra. Now it's between Swampert and Torterra. I want to say it's going to be Swampert. I like the idea of catching a level 5 Swampert, getting a new move at 6, versus having to decide on Torterra being level 3 to get the level up move. And I don't mind Lantern being the backup pivot if it ends up not being suitable. Lantern's actually very fast, so I don't think it actually needs speed boost. For it to be 20 speed at level 5 with 460 BST, I was hoping it was maybe like 15, because we were 14 at level 5. Or were we? No, we were 17. Yeah, actually he has been fast since we've seen him. I don't know why I thought my speed was lower. Yeah, let's go for Swampert. couldn't find Swampert for I couldn't find Wobbuffet for a minute earlier. Now I just found like 5 Wobbuffets in a row. Great special attack, yeah. Let's do it. Let's just hope he has speed. Oof. It's okay, but I'm not staying with it. I like the Power Gem Psychic. It's a male, so Cute Charm isn't really going to help it very often. Minus special attack is unfortunate, and below average speed with 0 defense. Hero offense. It has 2 stats. It has health, it has speed. It has good ability. And it's gonna be easier to scout. So I don't mind the pivot. I was not sticking I was not sticking with the Swampert anyways. I wish that I had a symbol. Ooh, Tropius! I wish I had a symbol on the tracker that was like between the plus and the equal or the minus and the equal. Like, I wish I had the greater than or lesser than sign. Here's a question for chat. I don't know if anyone had been able to do it. Remember the night where Shaman transformed from Sky version to regular version? Did anyone happen to record that? Like, screen snip that? I've been meaning to go and try to find it and post it on the Discord to ask, like, the admin for Kaizo, like, why that happened. Because I am curious why that happened. Because I want to ask that, and I want to ask if it's possible to add symbols to the tracker. There are no pivots. I think we do copium. It was within the last month. It was in 2026. I know that. Hopefully we find an Electabuzz in here. Nope. Shit skin. Okay, let's hope the top floor has a Cobium pivot because we have an Ultra Ball now. So we have better odds to pivot. And we have enough speed to catch whatever level we want. Come on, buddy. I mean, it can be a copium, I guess. $483. It's better than Linoon, in my opinion. Because I think Linoon is like 410 or something. This is just not a runner. It's definitely just not strong enough. And it's rough going for the level 6 right now, but screw it. Because my hope is it has maybe like Dragon Rage or something, and it just goes to the Rock Smashes, and then we get something in the Rock Smash. Actually, it wasn't the worst. I mean, I've seen worse. I could have also been an option. I could have done the Cave Copium. No worries. One more. the nature was better. I would have considered trying to find the evolution stone after the first trainer. But with this nature, I don't know if it's even worth trying to evolve it. We meet again, Lucario. Are you gonna be bad again? I'll keep Lucario on the back burner. Otherwrath has a moveset, it could be a backup for Lucario. I want to suspect that it's going to be a level 6, meaning it deletes a move.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the Lucario. It might end up being level 6, which means it'll delete a move. We'll see. It's a 50-50 between Togepi and... Hey, it's level 5. Very good. Once again, glass cannon, but this time low health. It has stab. The other option was Poliwrath. I don't think we have enough health to scout it. We could just catch it if you guys wanted. I'll leave it up to you guys. Do we run Lucario for the first fight? Or go for Poliwrath? Uh-oh. I'm kind of impressed he lived that. No worries, Christian. We'll see you when you return. He's almost balanced defense. Like, because of the low health, hey, full restored. Very nice. Because of the low health, his defenses aren't the worst. I mean, it's like an awkward build of balance. It's like an earthquake happened and it like made some dip and some get boosted. Because it almost wasn't balanced, but then the nature rebalances it. It's weird. It's a weird combo. It's not horrible. It could run. It now has Shedinja Answer. It has Stab with Paralyze.
Sludge. Our current moveset is definitely better. So if it is a special attacker, if you like special attack, this is also technically a special attacker, right? But we're not built that way. We'll keep looking, because we are faster. It's level 8, it could be 24 speed, it could be 20 speed. You know, it still could be average speed. But this is better for scouting. Better typing, technically, defensively. Hand growth is not bad. 535. It's 15 moves. In the event we pivot to Gengar but don't like it, Tangrowth could definitely be a backup. Gets a new move at 8. So we would catch the 6. There's one more here, and I think there's 2 more in the other area. One more option. It's Mr. Mime. What do you think, Blair? Lucario, Gengar, or Tangrowth? Gengar only had Sludge and Quick Attack. The other 2 moves it had was Aromatherapy, which we can't use, and
What was the other move? Supersonic. So technically, Supersonic gives it a Shedinja coverage. So it has Stab, which is cool, but it doesn't really have much outside of that. I mean, I'd be interested in it if it's good and it gets moves, but it's a little risky. And we don't even get to find out its offense because we're immune. I'll leave it up to you guys. For me, it's a 50-50. We either run Lucario or try Gengar. Tangrowth had Fire Fang, Assurance, and Ice Ball. Phaedrius, welcome back. How you doing? Bit slow. "15 speed. It's kind of rough. Natural Cure is decent. Hair below average special attack. A little bit above average physical attack. Kind of wish I stayed with Lucario. Wake up slash night wake up slap night slash. No ability but balance, very balanced. Muddy Water, extra sensory. Water Spout, Leaf Blade, Blaze Kick. Great moveset. Low Kick, Muddy Water, Dark Void. Your mash. Honestly, I think the Tangrowth is better than Gengar. Side Beam, Tri-Attack, Cannon, Fire Fang, Crunch. Oh well. I'm gonna be ending the stream here tonight, just to avoid falling asleep and making sure I get enough sleep for work tomorrow, if I end up working tomorrow. I hope I do, but we'll see how bad the storm is. Those who are also experiencing it, stay safe. In the event there's no work, I'll do my best to try to have a midday stream, try to do like a different time, so that we have... Well, you know what? Give me a second. Before we end,
in the event that there's no work tomorrow, let's see if there's any tournaments. I know that there's my tournament. It's gonna be easier if I look at it on the computer and not on my phone. Movements. Do we not have a tournament tomorrow? Let me double check. There might not be one tomorrow for us. At least I'm not seeing one. There's a couple okay ones. Like 30. Registration. Yeah, there's actually no tournament for us tomorrow. Interesting. Okay, so... would you guys... okay, so rather than ending the stream right now, would you guys be interested in building a team for a tournament tomorrow? I don't know if I'll even get to play the tournament tomorrow. Depends on the weather, and my phone actually just died, so I can't even check the weather. But it would be cool to at least do some team building. The tournament that I see with the most amount of registrations currently is a unique one. It's a custom tournament. So rather than being the standard Regulation F, this option has a $20 prize. This is a fun and practice tournament. Feature 2 tournaments. Oh wait. So this is going to be a Reg A Series 1, the first competitive rule set, not including legendaries, Ruinous Quartet, which is like Qianpao, Chiyu, etc., or Paradox Pokemon.
The Stellar Terra also was not introduced yet, so that's not allowed. And then TM restrictions are also in place. Wow, this tournament has a lot of specifics. And my issue with this type of tournament is I'm fine going over the rules and making sure I follow them to the T. But the issue is Pokemon players are lazy as hell. And it is going to be very likely that most, if not all, of my opponents will have a team sheet error or have something that's breaking the rules, which requires pulling a judge in and getting them to resolve it. And it's just like, it sounds fun on paper, but it takes a player's effort to make this tour a fun tour. I say tour, but I mean tournament. So the other option is to do a classic Reg S. Let's see, are there any showdown ones? There's a 6 a.m. showdown one. It's a little bit awkward timing because I would have to pretty much just stay up for the next 2.5 hours to do that one. Let's see what that one is saying. Regulation G. It's not J, I prefer J, but that's okay. What do you guys think in the chat? Rather just do rain bats, we can do that. Yeah, it's a bit of effort to do the idea I had for a tournament. I mean, when it's just a standard tournament, that's the best. And when it has like 60 plus registrations, that's usually the ones that I like to join. We don't have to do team building, that's all good. I'm not really excited, like looking over those tournaments, they're not really piquing my interest. So I want to say that's the heavy duty boots, Slither Wing. Or actually it could also be Life Orb. The Gyarados. If he doesn't Terra, we can one-shot it. Yeah, nice. I was worried about the para, but there was literally nothing else I wanted it on. And I was like, if he doesn't go for the para and he goes for Scald, then this is probably the better thing to get the burn on, and it's very specially defensive. Ooh. Okay, I don't have anything to clear that. I only have 2 boots. Safest play is to go for knockoff, because it's still super effective. It takes off the boots on Lantern. I could go for a risky play of Focus Blast, but it's not worth it. Actually, I do have boots on Magmortar, so that's nice. That allows me to pivot with him pretty well. He eats the berries, unfortunately. There's no way I can stop that. Do I waste my Terra? They can't go for close combat because he's just gonna Terra Ghost, Earthquake, and I don't have a pivot into Terra Ghost, Earthquake. So I think my best play is Circle Throw. Not waking up with Magmortar really hurt because I really needed the knockoff to take off the Citrus Berry so that I was in room to do a prediction on Terra, but now I'm not. Now he's just in a safe position. Yeah, I gotta go with this, and I gotta Terra Circle Throw. It's my only bet. Yeah. I don't like the play, but it's all I had. It's fine. We get hazards up, so. And we're actually quite tanky on this, so we can sit in front of this Lantern as long as he allows us to. I didn't need Spite Ops to 1v1 Greedent, I just needed to reposition Greedent so I'm better in a later position. This does not have Defog. I technically could go for Magmortar for the burn chance, but he's gonna Brave. He could Scrappy Close Combat. I'm going for setup. Yeah, because he's not thinking about Scrappy. I am. Oh my god, imagine if I Circle Throw, that'd be hilarious. Yeah, nice. I think that's worth it, because now Zacian goes insane. He might be Scarf. He might be Scarf. Yeah. That's fine. We have 3 life orbs. I hope he's not first impression. He is. Yeah, you don't go to that without being first impression. I could have tried to protect it. He goes for Will-O-Wisp instead of just going for the KO, giving me more damage. That was not the play, buddy. Nor was that Terra, because now I'm in a really good position if I wake up. Yeah, that was not the Terra. It was in the moment, but long term, that was definitely not the Terra. I really just need damage on this for... Yeah, Bronzong's at half. Close combat's at 25% to knock out, so I just need damage on this. And then Greedent, yeah. So once I get damage on this, then it's literally just CC to win. Yeah, GG. Yeah, nice. Well played. Oh yeah, Greedent's very tanky. He's slow, but if like you're not playing a speed game in the random battles, Greedent can be very volatile. Earthquake, double edge, knockoff, sword stance. Bulky gets the health regain with the cheek pouch, so you can be offensive with double edge or just tank a lot of hits, depending on like your positioning. But yeah, I feel like we set that end game very, very well. Getting the wake up, of course, on Magmortar was important. But nice. Good first game. Bad lead. If it's Intimidate, it's likely one of two options. It's going to either be Assault Vest or Choice Band. I like going out into Quillfish, to be honest. The Flame Body. Choice Band, okay. Yeah, okay. Classic sets. Really good play. Damn, I wish I brought Adamon that could one-shot this thing. Which is literally no one. Not a single Pokemon can one-shot it, not even with super effective. That's embarrassing. I can't even one-shot it with Stone Edge without a crit. Damn, this thing is tanky. Okay, nice. He didn't set it up. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, my PC decided to rack on the fans. Holy. Could be a GG, I misplayed. Yeah, that's GG. And with my computer's fans popping off like they are, I am gonna have this be my last one for the night. I wish I had Shadow Sneak instead of Close Combat. I think the Close Combat is what really screwed this, because I could have absolutely set up. I don't know why he's doing this. Like, just the Slush Bomb. Yeah. I'm just gonna forfeit. Alrighty. Well, good games. We'll see what happens tomorrow, and yeah, computer said time for bed, so you guys all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.